Boom, we are back. This is Doug from Red Apple Fireworks.
Mike from Red Apple Fireworks.
And today we are checking out part 2. Well, technically not part 2. Technically,
So this is part 5 of the China vlog. Part 2 of reactions to these mystery episodes that I didn't even know were around.
we dug up 2 episodes of vlogs that we filmed in 2019 when we visited China before the pandemic.
Yeah,
Don't
so
get excited here.
Take it easy. You're about to see day 5 of the China vlog from 2019.
Part 2 of the reaction to...
Part 2 of reactions, part 5 of the actual...
Let's just watch it.
Let's do it.
All right. Mallet. Got your little recap.
Oh, it's like we're a real show.
Day 4 recap.
Previously.
In middle of China.
China.
Don't freak out. No freaking out.
No freaking out. That's a rule.
It's Doug here again. We are still in China.
He's so happy.
Hey, good to see you. So we're
Steven.
in Steven's factory right now, and we're right now checking out how they make the tubes for the fireworks. So you can see the inside tube over here.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
Tube.
So those are
That glue
canister
smell,
shell.
remember that?
Yeah,
Two canister shells.
canister shell tubes.
This time you can see here's a machine that makes the tubes.
Everyone's like, click, 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 click. We need pictures. We need pictures.
You've never seen this before!
This is the glue man.
Gloomin'.
He's the tube man. Glue man, tube man.
Glue-bit, tube-it. Tube-it, glue-bit. Bro, I made like 9,000 tubes. Bro, I glued like 12,000. Oh!
What'd you do work today, honey? Oh, I watched a machine make 20,000 tubes for canister shells.
Where's that chicken at?
So very cool, as you can see, machine is used to make these cardboard tubes, and the tubes are actually one of the few components in the fireworks manufacturing process that's produced by a machine. Most other stuff that you're going to see
Is this one about how fireworks are made? Or is it?
fireworks, all done by hand.
Or are we just touring?
So right now I'm standing outside of
All right, so what's really cool about this episode, thank you for reminding me,
Yeah.
is that this episode shows very clearly how fireworks are made. So very exciting stuff here. So
I like it.
Feel free to call that out going forward.
Hey,
good
you know
job.
what? I'll keep an eye on it.
Hey, good job.
Keep an eye on you.
the finished products storage area. So you can see here we have a pretty big warehouse. And once the products are finished being produced in the factory, they bring them to the central location right here where they're going to get stored until the transportation container comes to pick up the product and take it to the
So official.
stuffing facility.
You can just say truck.
Loaded on the container.
Since the official transportation vehicle arrives, just say truck, dude.
From either Shanghai or Beihai to Long Beach, California, and then ultimately distributed throughout the United States. So it's always interesting to visit this sort of facility at the factory because you can see what goods are being produced, when, and how.
It's true.
What is fun?
You gotta see this stuff,
If
man.
you're visiting a fireworks factory, make sure you take a peek into the finished product storage area, which I'm sorry, don't get to see right
And you can find like old stuff there too, like stuff from the 80s and 90s that was just
Very.
like kind of like pushed in the
Yeah.
corner. You can find some pretty cool stuff.
The funniest thing is when you go to a factory that you think you've never been to before, and then you see your own products being manufactured there, and you're like, oh,
I have been
okay.
here.
So this is interesting, guys. We now walked into one of the workshops, and we're
Look how clean it is.
see, what type of products being produced. You check out the facility.
I think these
They run a
were
good
X-Scales,
very,
right?
very nice
It looks like it.
I think it was.
workshop because everything is clean and organized. Workers are happy, working efficiently, and wanted to show you some of the details about what they're making right now, which is very interesting. So if you can see next to me, this is a whole pile of the world famous Jake's Excalibur shell.
Nice.
So you can see just every station
God, it's such a good show.
packing Excalibur shells.
I can go if you want me to.
A huge quantity, as you can see.
I remember one of the guys from
Working very hard.
Big Fireworks.
Yeah,
He just wants to be on camera.
that's all I want.
Very cool, huh?
Was this the factory where they were taking pictures of me?
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Impressive.
One of the guys from Big Fireworks used to call world class world trash.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're gonna keep cruising around, see what we can see.
That's funny because big is just
Very high quality.
Just trash.
Super
It's
high
not
quality.
big trash. It's just trash.
You are? Pack some shells.
Pack some shells about that.
Come on, help her. Help her out, Mike. Mike, help her out. It'd be hilarious. Come on.
No, I'm good.
You're
Trying to get Mike to assemble some
I would
canister
have done
shells.
it. I remember that. What was it, a ball shell factory where I wanted to and they wouldn't let me?
Yeah. Too dangerous.
Yeah. Accident free for 82 minutes. that's what it is.
They have a counter? Oh, that's terrible.
God damn it.
This is Ross's shirt.
Ross's shirt, the brightest thing in China.
Why did they switch to this?
The plastic cap?
Yeah.
This is a very cool. Right now we're in.
No answer.
No.
it's just a question. Cut. Is this what you're talking about? Yep. Okay,
A
bye.
lot about the difference in a ball shell that's wrapped by hand versus a ball shell that's wrapped by a machine. And right now you're going to get to see how the machine-wrapped ball shell gets produced. Pretty.
I had never seen this before. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Puts her hand in the machine to stop
like,
the
stop.
spinner.
So you start with this, and you end up with this. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 machines. 12 machines operating right now.
12 machines!
So many.
So the output is very high, efficiency is very high. So we're happy about that.
He just does his thing. He just
Loves
jumps
it.
in. He's like,
Mr. Steven is a factory owner. Very nice of him to take us around and let him
that
take
was nice, by the way.
Yeah.
He toured with us.
Yeah. And normally they kind of drop us off and just good luck.
So much bigger than us.
Steven is so happy. I love it.
One more hug, Mike.
All right.
One more.
Remember he tried to kiss you? Remember he tried to kiss you?
I don't remember that.
And she started taking a picture with me. So here we go. Say hello.
Hello.
呀，哎，來攞呀，呢個冇得拍片。
Did I change shirts?
I think he changed shirts.
Putting our video somewhere. We're not sure where.
Tables are turned.
你都冇等啦喂。
I think this is actually a different factory.
Yeah, this is a different factory. Movie magic.
So once in a while, you come across a stockpile of product that becomes very.
Oh, it's back there.
Yeah.
We are in one of those stockpiles right now. We were touring a factory and randomly came to the finished production room and found. I have no idea how many shells I'm looking at right now. Let me show you what's going on. So we're in a room right now.
So crazy.
So many.
25 by 75 feet, and it is literally filled with canister shells.
Crazy.
Transport them from here over to, as Ross calls it, sleeve production area. Pretty cool.
You're like, yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Million canister shells in a room?
No big deal.
Again, and this is insane. I'm at the government public shoot site right now here in China. We are, as you can see, totally surrounded by fireworks right now.
Very good camera work.
Oh yeah.
Comes to test the fireworks that they've been preparing to see if they can meet the quality control specification. And even though we're about 3 hours away from leaving China to go back to the U.S., we're here at
Oh, I remember this.
Remember?
Yeah.
minute demo. As
We literally,
Yeah.
so we were chilling in the hotel, and one of our vendors called us and was like, you asked us to put together some samples, and we put them
did it.
together. We want to take you and shoot them. And we're like, we're leaving to go back to the United States in 3 hours from now.
Like,
And
no,
they're
you're
like,
not.
They're like, you know what? Cancel your ride to the airport. We'll load you up. We'll go shoot fireworks, and then we'll take you to the
Yeah.
airport. And they did it. That was amazing.
I was worried that we would get flagged because we'd be covered in like pyrotechnic
Oh, yeah,
powder.
yeah. Luckily, no issue.
No issues.
a demo for some product from one of our favorite suppliers that came up with a brand new product for us to check before we leave. So we're gonna do that real quick, then we're gonna run to the airport and hop on an airplane.
Is that how you run?
That's how I run.
Hey, so before we do that, let's check out what we got going on. Come on. All right, so we just got a couple items we're gonna test here.
You know what it is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What is
excited
it?
for this one? Gumball cannon.
No.
Or no, gumball barrage.
Gumball barrage.
Product combination.
On the right. This is, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That custom designed sample from your peeps at Red Apple. So we're gonna check it out.
Is that one piece? I don't remember.
What's going on there? These are some quality control samples for a different product that we might also take a look at.
Could be D-Dillis micros.
Yeah.
We have a pile of canister shells here, and these 6-inch canister shells right here have a very special effect that's never been seen before in the U.S. and
What was it?
as per usual.
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
I don't remember, dude. There's some Nikes in there. Did we launch those too?
Never been seen anywhere in the U.S. So I think it's about time we check them out. Let's do it. What do you think, man?
Loud.
Wow. Surrounded, huh?
I'm surrounded by not only consumer fireworks that you and me can buy, but I'm surrounded by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-inch shells. And I just did 2, 3, 4, 5. So my counting's not correct, but the shells in the air are outstanding.
Yeah.
They were.
That was nuts.
So
I think
what's
they were getting ready for that festival or something, weren't they? Was
well,
that trip?
I think this is, every time I've ever been to this shoot site. So basically, there's a government shoot site, and if you don't have access to a factory, you can take your fireworks out to this public shooting area
And launch 'em.
just launch them, right? So they don't have any regulation about what you can launch out there. So you can be shooting like a fountain here, and someone like 20 feet away from you can be launching like 12-inch ball shell,
Right.
like professional ball shells into the
Right.
air. So that's what it
And
is.
you're trying to make a video, and then there's banging going on. Forget
So
about it.
it's very it's awesome, but it's also very scary
Yeah.
because you're trusting all these people around you to know what they're doing.
And they're not. They're not.
It's
Wow.
gorgeous. I think those are like 6-inch professional shells, 7 maybe.
Look at that.
Sick. It's like some European 1.4.
Yep. Pre-fused cakes.
Here's our canister.
Yeah. Look how long that giant shell is lasting.
Yeah.
Here goes one of our canister shells going out.
Nice.
Here goes another canister shell going out.
It's cool. Good colors.
Good spread.
Not our shell.
Surprise.
But this is like a typical night in China for fireworks,
Right.
Go out and shoot.
Yeah.
And, this was actually a smaller demo. We only had a handful of canister
Whatever
shells.
we could fit in before we left. That's a good shell.
That's a GP. Giant Panda, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Triumph.
That was a Triumph, yeah. Whistle could have lasted a little bit longer.
Gorgeous.
It's a good one.
Awesome. So we're going to test out a Brothers mass production shell.
You painted your nails before we left, you remember?
I don't think that's my hand.
5-inch shell.
It had no flash powder in it.
Okay, here comes
Kind of weak sauce.
The first one was decent.
the whistling bubble blast.
Whistling
bubble blaster. That was a good name for it.
Yeah.
And we changed it.
With the nishiki. It's a good cake.
That nishiki was not ours.
Oh, it's a good
It's
nishiki.
like that was a shell. Solid nishiki.
The colors, the neon colors on
Yeah,
the
it's
tails,
awesome.
are excellent.
It's one of my favorite noises is the whistle.
I like howls.
I like
Banshee howls.
silly whistle.
I think we modified that, but
Was that
glad we
ours?
ordered it.
I don't know.
Or online at redapplefireworks.com. You can see a lot of the product that we've tested here in China on our website, in our store.
True.
It's awesome.
Facts, bro.
Add it to your show. You're going to have the best show ever. See you guys soon.
Now let's get back to America. Did we shoot the trip home?
I don't think so. Next time we'll have Ben with us and
Yep.
he'll shoot everything. I think that was a pretty good vlog.
That was really good.
It shows you how fireworks are made,
Yep.
how they work.
Yep.
Show you a little China.
Right.
Less food in that one, which was
A lot
cool.
less food in that one, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, I don't like remembering the food either.
What are we eating? I don't know.
All right, guys, that is gonna do it. That is the full series of our China vlogs. You can see them
2019
all. 2019,
China
right?
vlogs.
Couldn't go in 2020.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll be back this year in
It'd
2021.
be great to have a 2021 session.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Really helps us out. Lets us know that you guys are enjoying the content that we are putting out.
Leave a comment below to let us know what you want to see in our upcoming videos. Who knows? Your comment and your addition.
Who knows?
Who knows? It might even make it into the next vlog.
Who knows?
I can't do this.